Hi, fourth grade. Welcome to the week of March 23rd. And I'm going to begin science with an I can statement, just like we would if we were in class. I do want to point out, though, I've listed several things. That's because this is for the full week of March 23rd. You'll have science scheduled for 2 different days. You can do it all at once, or you can break it up over a couple days. I just ask if you try to complete these tasks by the end of the week. I can complete my journey of a Crayon Rock packet after watching Mrs. McLean model Part 4, adding heat to our sedimentary rocks. I can complete a Crayon Rock cycle diagram and post it on Flipgrid. I can answer 15 questions about the rock cycle and changes to Earth's surface in Google Forms. I'm also going to review this in Spanish. Puedo completar mi paquete viaje de una roca de crayón. Después de ver a la señora McLean, modelo parte 4, agregar calor a nuestras rocas sedimentarias. Puedo crear un diagrama de Crayon Rock Cycle y publicar en Flipgrid. Puedo responder 15 preguntas sobre el ciclo de la roca y los cambios en la superficie de la Tierra in Google Forms. So it might seem a lot of stuff is listed there, but again, it's meant for a whole week. Don't try to complete it in one day. I mean, you're more than welcome to, but really it's a lot there. It's meant for 2 classes. So take the whole week, but try to get it done during the week, and I will post answers next week for everything. For anyone who was absent and was not present in class for parts 1 through 3 of the rock cycle journey of a crayon rock that we're getting from MosaMack, I will try to model that and have that video uploaded as well. I welcome everyone. Go back into Google Classroom and go to MosaMack, replay the video. There's also other stuff I've posted in there before you get to the question parts in Google Forms. And I'm also going to do something in Flipgrid. Now, Mrs. Gonzalez says that she tried this already with you guys in Spanish class, so hopefully you're familiar with it. I will have the forms in both English and Spanish, or at least I've shared them with you already, but I'll try to have the packets up as well, if you need to print something off. So again, this is what the rock cycle diagram looks like. That is page 7 of your packet from MosaMack. It's also available in Spanish. Please pay attention to the instructions, and again, I'll mention this again in Flipgrid. But I ask that you use your camera on your computer to share your completed version in Flipgrid, and we'll have that shared as the whole grade level, not individual classes. Miss Cabezas class. So in science, we had started creating our own little rock cycle models. We had started with a solid crayon. We called that an igneous rock, nice and smooth, all one color. And then we took shavings from it, and we packed them firm together, and we came up with these sedimentary rocks. I am now adding heat to these sedimentary rocks. In truth, in nature, it'd be heat and pressure. Hopefully you guys have your packets at home. So this is actually part 4 on our packets. And I'm going to zoom in a moment. So this was the table closest to the door when you first walk in the room. Table 1. Table 3, that's what I call it, is the one in the center of the classroom. And then this is table 5, closest to the chalkboard in the front of the room. Okay, so we really don't want them to melt necessarily, so I'm going to be taking some off the heat really soon. But I'm going to zoom into each one. Notice the changes that are happening. And I'm going to take it out of the heat shortly and have it cool. And then I'll take another picture of each one. Center table. And the other table closest to the chalkboard. Okay, so these are now the new rocks for both Cabezas class and Casarasca's. Because both classes only had 3 groups, I thought I'd film them together. But these are now our metamorphic rocks, and they might look totally different on the other side. So it's kind of cool if you have the opportunity to turn them over. So again, this is part 4 of the activity that you had taken home. So I'd like you now to answer the questions associated with this, and I will place them into Google Form. I'm also going to upload something in Flipgrid.